morning, Hawks. Senior Genesis Key here to start off your show. Today is May 19th and it is a B-Day. Today's student of the day is Marvin Rumsnyder for impressing Mrs. Perry for over the last 2 years with his focus in class and his willingness to help other students. He always has his work complete and brings positivity to the class daily. Nominated by Mrs. Perry. Now over to Owen with the rest of your news.
Hey Hawks, Owen here with your news for today. During periods 1 through 5 today, both the Learning Lab and the library will be closed. There's Studio 315 in the library after school. Next, let's look at a coach interview.
Johnston, Mr. Johnston. I coach varsity football, varsity boys basketball, varsity softball. 35 years. My father coached, and we were very involved and still are with athletics. So it was something that came natural. Watching kids grow, seeing their growth from in the high school level from 7th grade to 12th grade and watching them succeed and move on to the college level. Well, a lot of great memories, winning championships, sectional championships, regional championships, a couple of state championships.
Mr. Kitches, coach baseball. I've been coaching baseball in the district for 19 years. So my love for the sport, I like being around the kids. It's fun. It's a competitive environment that we get to help kids be better and move on to next level. And it's fun, the challenge. My favorite part about coaching is, I have two wonderful stat people. My stat girls are, Riley Austin and Kenna Page are wonderful. What was it? Yeah, they're a good part. My favorite part about coaching is the challenge, is the competition, is getting kids to compete at a level that they don't even know they can compete at.
What is it?
I think any of my favorite memories from coaching, whether it's baseball or bowling, is winning sectional championships. Winning sectional championships in Section 4 is difficult. So that's fun. It's a lot to draw on.
And I'm Bob McGee, and I'm a varsity football coach. I started coaching football in 2008, so I think this was just my 18th season that I did last fall. I think just a lot of the memories that I had from playing sports in high school were really, really positive, and coaches had a big impact on me, and it was just something I wanted to give back, and I really enjoyed the mental part of the game and learning more about it. I think just being able to interact with the students outside the classroom, kind of see them in a different way than their students, and really for me it's the mental side of it, like trying to break down the game into little parts and try to find advantages that you can and put kids in the best position to be successful. There's been a lot. I think one that really stands out was the 2019 sectional championship team for the Hawks for football. That was a really, really fun group to be around, and they started a pretty good run that we had of really successful teams. And I think that senior class really set a foundation that a lot of the teams have been trying to live up to.
My name is Coach Capo, and I coach boys football, girls flag football, and girls basketball. I've been coaching in the school for 4 years now, but I've been coaching over 20 years outside of the school.
And what made you?
My kids were playing sports, and I just loved helping kids play at the next level. Interaction with the kids every day, for sure. Making an athlete better than when I got them, for sure. And it was last year, during the championship game, we beat Binghamton for the Section 4 title. So it was on the last play of the game, 3 seconds left, we scored a touchdown. Most amazing time ever, for sure.
Okay, thank you.
For all seniors, May 20th and 22nd are the last days you can buy tickets to Hershey Park. Tickets are on sale in the concession stand during periods 5 through 7. Lastly, let's check out a video about off-season training.
So my name is Coach Ray Lawson, and I coach cross-country running in the fall, and I coach indoor track and field in the winter and outdoor track and field in the spring season.
What training do you think is most important for your sport? Strength, stamina, speed?
So for cross country, it's definitely stamina, because there are racing a 5-kilometer race, so it's 3.1 miles, and it's typically on hilly terrain.
Well, as I said, it's a sport that requires all three of those: strength, stamina, and speed. So we incorporate all of those into our off-season programs as well as our in-season program. Kids are running at a high rate of speed. It's a very physical game, so it requires all three of those attributes.
What do you think your players may have been able to improve on this season?
Well, I guess each season's a little different. I feel like right now, on the sprint side, we're struggling with some nagging injuries. I would say one thing we could improve on is maybe a more dynamic warm-up and a more focused warm-up, a longer warm-up before they're actually called to an event.
So each year we work on all of those. The skill is the biggest. Once we start the season, the skill is the big area. We hope the kids come in with the strength part, with the stamina part, and the speed part. So we work a lot on the skill, whether it's individual or team-based.
What basic workout would you recommend for any athlete, even if they're not too interested in track?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a mixture. I do think conditioning is a good place to start in terms of just being able to maybe, starting running 10 minutes a time and building up, being able to go out for a 25, 30-minute run just for cardiovascular strength.
For any athlete, functional movements. We recommend that they work on their strength. The strength is for everyone. Sometimes there's a misconception that only athletes or only bodybuilders want the strength aspect, when that's not true at all. Everyone should be working on the strength as well as the stamina. Cardiovascular is very important.
Do you have any over the summer training or workout plan?
So for cross-country runners, starting in July, we train 3 days a week as a group, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays over the summer, and then often captains get together with runners on the other days, like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays.
Sure, certainly. Yeah, I hand out programs to the kids, whether it's in season or off season. Over the summer, we get together. We do box cross, which works out their skill. We do skill development workouts here at the stadium, working on shooting, passing, catching, defensive footwork, things like that.
Now on to Jake with the weather. Hey Hawks, Jake here with the weather. Today there'll be a high of 61 degrees and a low of 39. It's going to be partly cloudy and there'll be no rain today. That's all for now. Now let's head over to Jackson with our sports.
Hey Hawks, Jackson here with your sports. Last Friday, varsity golf played at Vestal and they won. There was a track meet at home and softball also played at Horseheads. They lost 3-2. Over the weekend, JV lacrosse faced Elmira at home and won 17-2. Today there is a track meet at 5 in Vestal, and JV faces Susquehanna Valley home at 5. Varsity baseball plays Maine Endwell home today at 5. That's all for the sports today. Now let's head over to Lincoln to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, Lincoln here to wrap up the show. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the Nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your week, Hawks.